Oh, good defense by Tice there, running him off the shot. Plumlee, though, gets the reverse layup for 2.
Yeah. And now he's in the starting lineup for the Detroit Pistons.
Smart unable to make the layup. Celtics struggled early this year against the layup. And another turnover for the Pistons. Brown leaves it for Thompson for 2.
Jaylen Brown starts this game off.
Old Pistons, number 7 overall pick.
Quick
How about
hands.
this defense here?
Quick hands by Plumlee. We've seen that from him.
There's Josh Jackson. That's what you like to see. The aggression with a Euro step.
Mr. Slasher.
Celtics, who have been scoring points in bunches, have 2 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, Celtics just don't look.
Play from Marcus Smart, Greg.
Not a shock that Marcus Smart would knock down a shot, even one beating the shot clock, but maybe a surprise that their only points have come from Tristan Thompson and Marcus. But that was very close.
Yeah, about as close as you can get. Meanwhile, Jeremy Grant backing down Daniel Tice. Grant with the steal of the draft out of Oregon. Jeremy Grant with just enough space, rising, firing.
Sees himself as a big-time scorer now. First, you got to see yourself to be able to get there, and I think we're seeing it right now, the transformation of Jeremy Grant.
Be the featured scorer, and you say, okay, I understand it, and then you got to go out and try to do it. How fun is that? Derek Rivers.
But the Pistons are the reason why. Their defense.
Jeremy Grant with a deep 3, buries it. And again, another turnover. Derrick Rose, he's got DeLon right if he wants him. He wants him. Teague gets it back. Williams on the drive, and he'll get the finish. Grant Williams, his first. Rose getting into the lane. How about Isaiah Stewart with an offensive rebound and a stick back?
I got a
tremendous motor, just 6'9". People believe he plays a lot bigger than he looks. As Jeff Teague buries a triple for Boston. Grant working against Williams. Spin around. Got the collapse on him out to Derrick Rose. 4 on the shot clock. Rose leans into one. Oh, Derrick Rose!
I guess he knew the clock, huh?
A 17-point lead inside 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Worth mentioning, this is the 3rd game in 4 nights for the Celtics, but you got a friendly roll on that one. It is bowl season. Oh, Derrick Rose corralled the one underneath. Isaiah Stewart, little stick back. Sekou working against Carson Edwards. 5 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Svi. Pump fake once, steps into it.
This is
Glenn Casey said he's taking the right shots. He'll shoot out of it. Let's hope he's on his way. Marcus Smart, free throw line extended. Svi stepping into it in rhythm. Svi Mikhailuk buries his first 2 triples of the night. And well on both ends of the floor here early on New Year's Day. Williams, mid-range. Trying to shake Doumbouya. Gets a screen, finds Tice. And Daniel Tice in for the 2-handed flush. How about the Pistons here, leading at 36-19, coming out of the timeout. Marcus Smart with a swipe of Sekou Doumbouya. Jason Tatum lays it through, so the Celtics on a little bit of a run here. There's Hayes. Jeremy Grant got his defender in the air. Jeremy Grant, good night.
the avenue straight to the rim.
A Statue of Liberty style. Marcus Smart trying to draw contact and does. Smart gonna coax a 4-point opportunity out of this deal. 2 first-round picks. And now Jeremy Grant able to shake away from his defender. Jeremy Grant with the and-one opportunity. That hit a couple tough buckets here.
Yes. Plumlee helped him a lot to loosen up that defense that Smart was trying to apply. Something.
Plumlee from the elbow. Josh Jackson has a little separation from Tristan Thompson, steps into one. Baseline jumper's pure.
Great one-on-one move. Wanted to play, so Josh Jackson had confidence in his 15-footer. I still like the mid-range.
Marcus Smart with 8 points to lead the Celtics. Josh Jackson through traffic, able to get that one to go. Back.
Jackson with 8 here in the first half. Brown in the paint, fall away, rattles home.
It's good to see Jaylen Brown.
Rose working against Teague. How about it? Josh Jackson, 2 on the shot clock. Turnover. Jaylen Brown working against Derrick Rose. Tried to be a statue, and it'll be 2 points for the C's.
Love to get this thing into single digits. You don't want to have that if you're the Pistons. Not after playing pretty much the entire half up by double digits.
Absolutely. Jaylen Brown curling off, buries another one. Brown. Rose in traffic. Oh my gosh.
How'd that go in? It crawled up and over the rim.
Underhand scoop. Tatum shaking his defender, working against Plumlee. Okay. Brown and Tatum answering. See what Rose has for him on the other end. 1 minute to play. Grant trying to get a little separation. There's contact, no whistle. And Grant finishes.
Nice.
Derrick trying to leave it off. Look out. Jeff Teague lays it through. That one's easy. Now a 36-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Rose in traffic. Rose again, another impossible shot. Bale
Plus 41 in the first half of their first 5 games. Now, Boston is one of the poorer teams in the second half so far. But if you're
Smart in transition.
See, right now I think Mason Plumlee hasn't really found ways to be productive in this offense.
Yeah, been more of a facilitator thus far. Josh Jackson got his defender up in the air. Saddiq Bey left alone. Saddiq Bey buries the tray.
Nice collaboration between the two. And after getting 1 foot in the paint, Josh Jackson on the kick out. That's trusting your teammate. That'll help Saddiq Bey's confidence grow in himself.
Whew. Barely shook the net. Marcus Smart.
He's their best player tonight so far.
Camping and unable to convert. Here comes Tatum.
I'm going to tell you, I hope we get a replay of it. I'm going to tell you what Jeremy Grant did wrong there.
Meanwhile, Jaylen Brown starting to cook. So down to a 9-point advantage until Saddiq Bey. Here in the third quarter in downtown Detroit. Josh Jackson trying to get in the passing lane. Tatum rising over him. Tatum filling it up. And pocket picked. Jaylen Brown to Marcus Smart. No, but Brown able to get it back and able to lay it over the front lip. Back to a single-digit deficit now.
Maybe fit it.
That one unkind. Jaylen Brown. There you go. They say you got to play 4.
And scores, many of them are never dismayed by a slow start because
that's something that's going to come.
You know what Derrick Rose said? Derrick Rose says it's really tough, the situation that the young play very well there, but just being out there and having the experience, he was able to learn from it and grow.
Oh, that's a good way to grow. Get it up, real game action. Uh-oh. Nice job by the Pistons defense, able to swat that one away from Tatum.
All the rookies this season are being thrown in the fire.
Oh, look out for Josh Jackson. Brown left alone, rattles off, and that one, I believe, is tipped in by Isaiah Stewart. Saddiq Bey with the basketball, steps into a 3. Saddiq Bey,
Man,
beautiful stroke. 4 of 5 from 3 from the 19th overall pick, Saddiq Bey. Marcus Smart able to get in there.
well, he screens near the 3-point line, going immediately into a shot, so a guy runs into you. They don't allow that. This is another one of those, getting in people's paths and trying to put the onus on officials to give you the call. I like that.
I like it too, because that would have been Isaiah Stewart's fourth. Meanwhile, Pistons got to be careful here. Tatum had a three, and now Tatum with the two-handed flush. In a blink of an eye, it's a 7-point advantage for the Pistons against one of the preeminent teams in the Eastern Conference. Contact there, Pritchard had it. Tatum now with the basketball. Tatum, wide open. Tatum, filling it. Tatum's got
out. Here come the Boston Celtics. Not known for their play and production in the second half of games, but belying that image tonight.
Came in at the other end. Pistons needed a bucket, he gave it to him. Tatum into the lane, teardrop floater. Back to points in the third quarter alone. 21 on the night. Sadiq Bey, look out, Greg Kelsey. Rose, rising. Front iron, no. Celtics have him behind the defense. And Grant Williams able to lay it through. Celtics getting all their buckets in the paint. Outscoring the Pistons 22-4 in that third quarter alone from the paint. Well, and DeLon Wright into the lane, knocked away. Celtics have a chance to potentially tie it on this possession. They trailed by as many as 21 points earlier in this game. Jaylen Brown rising and firing.
Yeah. When you get the shot that you want, when you get your shot and it doesn't go in, it really has a way of disparaging you. And
Jaylen Brown controls it for the Celtics. Back stolen away, Derrick Rose, here we go. DeLon Wright looking for Sekou underneath, gets the trailer! Isaiah Stewart!
That look about him, you see, he has that determination about him where he goes after everything. If he can stay out on the floor and stay healthy, he's going to do some things in this league.
Svi, not shy. This time, Mikhailu gets the bucket to fall. Wright tried to send it off to Mason Plumlee, but knocked away, and the Celtics have a turnover.
You know, that's the tough thing about asking for a score from a teammate who has not been a part of your offense at this stage of the game. I'm not so sure.
Tatum, meanwhile, has a game-high 25 points. Just his second made three of the night. Oh, Mason Plumlee with the offensive stick back.
He made up.
Inside 5 minutes to play. Brown floating, suspending over Plumlee. Late. Jeff Teague, pump fakes. Instead, it'll be Tatum. Can he hit another one? Tatum hits another one. 28 points, Jason Tatum. Back to 9 on the shot clock. Jeremy Grant working against Marcus Smart, suspending himself in the air, gets it to go through. 90 seconds to play. Tatum rising, rebound, Rose. Look for Rose to keep it himself. He does. Finishes. Pistons back in front.
I thought that Jason